So to do that is a blatant lie. I mean, the BBC, well, actually, let's be honest, most media lies.
We've all been lied to our whole lives. Can't you bloody tell? Across the ocean.
Well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers, and welcome to another video. Right, let's get straight to it. So, the head of the BBC, Tim Davie, has gone. Was he pushed? Did he jump? Who knows? Now, this is all down to the Trump Splice. Everybody knows what that is, surely. And if you don't, basically, on January the 6th, after the last election, not the one that's just gone, the one before, where Biden miraculously managed to pull a shitload of votes out of, well, it turns out the graveyard, Donald Trump did a speech. Now, in that speech, well, he actually did two speeches. And what they actually did was they went through, the BBC Panorama went through and found two sections of two different species and spliced them together to make it look like Donald Trump was inciting violence, even though most of the normal human beings in this world knew that's not what was said. In fact, he was calling for peaceful demonstration. That was it. And to be fair, rightfully so, because if you look at that previous election, the anomalies there where all of a sudden everybody stopped counting at about 1 o'clock in the morning because Trump was winning. And then at 2 o'clock in the morning, when the counts resumed, Biden had suddenly gained hundreds of thousands of votes. It's quite obviously stolen, rigged and done. So to do that is a blatant lie. I mean, the BBC, well, actually, let's be honest, most media lies. The only place where you don't get lies is channels like mine, where we just give you the reaction to what's happening and as much of the truth as we possibly can. That's not to say we're not fallible. That's not to say we make mistakes. But unlike the BBC and unlike many media organisations, if we do make mistakes, and if I make a mistake, I have a tendency to come on here and apologise, because that's how it's supposed to do or work. It's early in the morning on a Monday. My brain isn't quite functioning yet. So Trump basically was indicating that he was going to take further action for intentionally misleading the public and lying. Now, as always, and I've mentioned this before in a previous video, because the Leftwaffe are so determined to argue everything, they'll even defend the undefensible. They've done it before, and they're doing it now. Defending the BBC. The BBC is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Oh, it's all terrible. Oh, it's a coup. Oh. But the simple truth of the matter is, they got caught 100% stone cold lying, creating complete and utter propaganda. And that isn't acceptable in anywhere. If you did that at your workplace, you would be sacked. The BBC hasn't been telling the truth for years. My first realisation that the BBC lied was 9/11 and the coverage there, when that was obvious that it was all going to a script and the BBC lied. The World Trade Center 7 has collapsed when the building is still standing up behind her. That's when I realised, yeah, okay, so it took a while. I knew they didn't always tell the truth, but that was the first concrete proof that they were lying. So now the BBC is going to get a new managing director, CEO, whatever the fuck they want to call it, director, isn't it? Whatever. Well, let's be honest, it'll be another idiot who hasn't got a clue. The BBC is the propaganda arm of this government, always has been, always will be, except of course they now get more and more blatant with the lies because they know stupid thick idiots on the left will defend them. Not all, quite a lot of left-wing commentators that I know who normally are like idiots, even they've gone, yeah, but they were lying. I mean, it's blatantly obvious they're lying. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Any case, enough of that. Way to support the channel down below. If you like what I'm doing, agree with what I'm saying, or just really want to piss off somebody on the left, hit the subscribe button. Totally free. Doesn't cost you a penny. Helps the channel. You can set the bell to all as well to get notifications I've done another video. You can like, helps the channel. You can share, helps the channel. You can comment, helps the channel. See, all these things you can do helps the channel. Now, I know the AI bot deletes quite a few comments. So coming up in a puff of blue smoke is gobstertalks@yahoo.com, which is a direct email address where you can contact me if you really want to explain or tell me stuff or whatever. And remember that anything that arrives there is in the strictest of confidence. Your whatever's said there is kept there unless you wish it to be not kept there. That's up to you. Any case, I'm done. So, until the next one.
You said to me that